Another shift, another night. Clock ticks past midnight while they're all tucked away. Got my own way to make. Just me and the tools I keep. No time to count sheep. Town's gone quiet now while I'm breaking ground. Something peaceful in the sound. These hands don't know how to rest. Been that way since I was blessed with a will made of iron and steel. These hands don't know how to rest, and that's alright with me, I guess. This is the only way I feel. Sweat drips down my spine. Stars keep marking time while they dream away. I'm earning my pay, just me and what needs done, till I see the sun. The world's all sleeping sound while I work this ground, finding peace in every pound. These hands don't know how to rest. Been that way since I was blessed with a will made of iron and steel. These hands don't know how to rest, and that's alright with me, I guess. This is the only way I feel. Dawn breaks over the hill, but I'm standing still. Got miles more to go before I let go. These hands don't know how to rest. Been that way since I was blessed with a will made of iron and steel. These hands don't know how to rest, and that's alright with me, I guess. This is the only way I feel. Remember how you used to push me down back in that dusty parking lot, laughing with your buddies, feeling proud while I picked my teeth up off the top. Now here you are, standing at my door, looking like you've seen better days. Your truck broke down, you need something more. Funny how life changes its ways. Lost your job at the factory, bills piling higher than the sky. Yeah, I heard about your tragedy. Now you're standing here saying hi. Look who's asking for a helping hand now. Look who's begging, look who's down. All that pride ain't worth a damn now. All that pride came crashing down. We all see the day somehow. We don't see the pen foul. When you come crawling back to town, look who's asking for a helping hand now. Gone since graduation day. You ran this town like you owned it all. Broke my arm and walked away. Now karma's got you against the wall. Something in me wants to slam this door. Watch you suffer like I did then. But I ain't the man I was before, and pain don't heal by adding pain. feel small, but that ain't gonna change the past at all. Look who's asking for a helping hand now. Look who's begging, look who's down. All that pride ain't worth the damn now. All that pride came crashing down. I'll see the day somehow. Never thought I'd see the day sound when you come crawling back to town. Look who's asking for a helping hand now. On the dashboard, dust in my eyes, 4 best friends and a full moon rise. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. Got no signal, got no maps, just the way we like it, that's a fact. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Whoa, let it ride, let it ride. Tires spinning, engine roars, breaking rules behind closed. Not a soul for miles around, just us, kings without a crown. This right here's the life we love. Cut, silence falls. Listen to that wild call. That wild call. Feel that freedom in your bones. Out here we're never alone. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. Got my toolbox open in this midnight air. Busted bolts and bearings scattered everywhere. They brought this Chevy in, said it couldn't run. But me and my wrenches ain't nearly done. These grease-stained hands tell better stories than their shiny new rides ever could. My dirty denim speaks of glory, making old steel purr like it should. Pistons pounding like my daddy taught me how. Metal mold until I make it sing somehow. They can keep their fancy foreign cars. I'll take American metal and its battle scars. These grease-stained hands tell better stories than their shiny new rides ever could. My dirty denim speaks of glory, making old steel purr like it should. I was 10. Every cracked block, every bent frame brings another chance to prove again that what's broken ain't never been tamed. When that engine turns and roars to life, like thunder rolling through a summer night, that's worth more than money ever paid. That's pride in knowing what these hands have made. These grease-stained hands tell better stories than their shiny new rides ever could. My dirty denim speaks of glory, making old steel purr like it should. I've been riding these dusty roads so long, with the radio playing that same old song. Windows down, wind in my hair, got that feeling there's something out there. Oh yeah, something out there. I'm rolling down these back roads home, down these back roads home, down these back roads home, where my heart's always known. La la la, oh yeah, back roads home. La la la, oh yeah, back roads home. Stars above and the moon so bright, guiding me through another night. Every mile tells a tale that's on, every turn leads me closer to home. Oh yeah, closer to home. I'm rolling down these back roads home, down these back roads home. I'm rolling down these back roads home, where my heart's always known. La la la, oh yeah, back roads home. La la la, oh yeah, back roads home. church where my daddy kneeled. Every memory's calling me to the place where I'm meant to be. Oh yeah, meant to be. I'm rolling down these back roads home, down these back roads home. I'm rolling down these back roads home where my heart always known. La la la, oh yeah, back roads home. La la la, oh yeah, back roads home. I'm rolling down these back roads home. Back roads home. La la ya, oh yeah, back roads home. On the porch, sun beating down. Sweat on my brow, ain't leaving this town. Mama's voice calling, supper's getting cold. But I got something burning that won't be sold. Rivers rising, rain keeps pouring, can't wash away what I've been storing deep inside these backwoods bones. This fire's mine, this heart's my own. Yeah, this heart's my own. Granddaddy's rifle hanging on the wall. Stories he told when I was small, about standing tall when the world gets rough. When push comes down, you gotta be tough. Rivers rising, rain keeps pouring, can't wash away what I've been storing deep inside these backwoods bones. This fire's mine, this heart's my own. Yeah, this heart's my own. Don't need no fancy car or suit, these worn out jeans and muddy boots. They know the ground, they know the way. They'll carry me to Judgment Day. Lightning cracking across the sky, thunder rolling, spirits high. What my daddy taught still rings true. You are what you choose to do. Rivers rising, rain keeps pouring, can't wash away what I've been storing deep inside these backwoods bones. This fire's mine, this heart's my own. Yeah, this heart's my own. This heart's my own. Stains on my hands tell a story of pride. Been working since dawn with the sun by my side. They look down their noses, but they just don't know the worth of these marks that I wear like pure gold. Some say I should change, wash away who I am, but the grease and the grit made this here working man. Every callus I've earned tells the truth of my days. In this life that I live, wouldn't ever know why. Can judge from your tower up high, but these hands built the world you can't deny. This mark on my soul runs so deep. It's my badge of honor I'll always keep. This all won't wash up my soul. Every stain makes me more whole. This all won't wash up my soul, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Las manchas en mi piel son mi identidad. El sudor de mi frente, mi realidad. Me miran con desprecio, no entienden nada. Mi orgullo está en el trabajo, no en sus palabras. You can judge from your tower high, but be thanked 'cause the world in tragedy lied. This mark on my soul, my soul, be no friends the bottom of always key. This all won't wash up my soul. Oh, wash up my soul. Never say leaves me more. This all won't wash up my soul. Wanna live with it ain't over way. This ain't clean up, straighten out, but this ain't dirt that needs washing about. This is the mark of a life lived true, and I wear it proud, yes I do. This fire won't wash up my soul. Every stain lifts me whole. If fire won't wash up my soul, you'll wonder any override. Past the stroke of midnight here, metal speaks to me so clear. Grease-stained fingertips and tools, breaking all those proper rules. They say I'm wasting time at night, but they don't see this sacred site where metal meets mortality and rust reveals reality. Moving parts in midnight art, pistons pounding like my heart. Poetry and motor oil grease beneath my hands, finding truth in broken things that no one understands. Poetry in metal parts, singing steel and chrome, making beauty out of chaos. That's the way back home. Mama said I'd never learn. Watch these spark plugs crackle, burn. Every bolt tells tales to me of miles and memories. Transmission fluid, sacred wine, pouring out its grand design. For pa-pa-pum, ka-chink, ka-chink. For room-pa-dum, think, think, think. Let it sing, let it rain. In this graveyard of machines, I find what perfection means. Every ding and dent divine. Every ding and dent divine, making broken things realign. They mock my callous palms with spite, but here in this fluorescent light, I found my church of steel and steam, where working hands can dare to dream. Poetry and motor oil, grease beneath my hands, finding truth in broken things that no one understands. Poetry in metal parts, singing steel and chrome, making beauty out of chaos. That's the way back home. Past the stroke of midnight here, metal speaks to me so clear. Metal speaks, metal fancy car, looking down their nose at me. Clipboard warriors from the city, thinking they know what I should be, but they don't understand that wisdom comes from calloused hands. Got my PhD in making do. Don't need your books to prove what's true. Built this life with my own tools. Yeah, I got my PhD in making do. Con mis manos y mi mente resuelvo lo que no entienden. No necesito tu diploma para hacer lo que hay que hacer. Watch and learn, my friend. There's more than one way to comprehend. Got my PhD in making do. Don't need your books to prove what's true. Built this life with my own tools. Yeah, I got my PhD in making do. The power lines, fixed it with some baling wire. When the tractor wouldn't start last spring, I made it a run with my own fire. Y'all think education only happens in a classroom, but I learned more fixing fences in the afternoon. Every broken part's a lesson that I had to learn. Knowledge passed down through generations, that's what I earned. Got my PhD in making do. Don't need your books to prove what's true. Built this life with my own tools. Yeah, I got my PhD in making do. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, that's right. Saw your headlights swing by slow last night. dust rising soft from the gravel road. You didn't stop, just a nod and a wave. Some things you don't ask and I let it go. Ain't going nowhere, still stuck right here. I've been leaning by this old screen door all these years. Ain't going nowhere, you come and you go, but my boots beat time on the front porch, you know. Yeah. Daylight burns off, pulling sheets from the fields. Your laugh used to shake through this rusted spring bed. Now I count out the mornings with another cheap beer. Same shirt, same thoughts that run wild in my head. Ain't going nowhere, still stuck right here. All you ever found in me was stubborn and clear. Ain't going nowhere, you come and you go, but my boots beat time on the front porch, you know. Antes éramos dos en la sombra del maíz. Ahora hablo solo al perro bajo cielo sin fin. Mi corazón se eriza, pero sigo aquí. Y la luna se ríe de mí, sí de mí. Another morning calls, steel-toed boots against these weathered halls. My hands tell tales that money can't buy. Been working these machines since I was young and shy. Every mark upon these hands of mine speaks louder than 1,000 fancy signs. My tell my story, written deep in blood and steel. These calluses are my glory, show you just how much I feel. Morning light breaks through dusty panes. Another shift begins, I know these flames. Been forging life from metal and rust, building dreams while others sleep and rust. They ask me why I stay here day by day, 'cause every scar's a badge I earned my way. much I feel. Show you just how much I feel.
We all invited me a fancy gathering, so don't act surprised by what I'm about to bring.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Got my best flannel on, boots fresh from the mud. Y'all look mighty proper, but I ain't changing up. They're smelling and swirling, their glasses up high. But I know what I like, and I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Homemade brew strong, straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. They're talking about grapes from some foreign land, while I'm sipping sweetness made by my own hands. They're turning up noses at my country way, but wait till they taste what I made yesterday. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Homemade brew straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down quick. Got peach shine that'll make your tongue do tricks. Blackberry brandy from my grandma's patch. Apple pie moonshine ain't nothing matched. Been brewing since before I could drive a truck. Family recipe, that's why it hits so tough. Y'all can keep your fancy bottles and cork. I'll stick to what makes honest folks talk. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Come on now. Homemade brew straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. La la la, pour it up. La la la. Engines dead on the dirt road. Pitch black night, no phone. Got myself in too deep. Oh, oh. Can't call for help now. Gotta face what I found inside myself somehow. Ain't no tow truck gonna save my soul. Save my soul. Ain't no rescue from this lonely road. Devil's in my head tonight, telling me to give up the fight, but I was raised up strong. make it through, 'cause that's what we do. Ain't no tow truck gonna save my soul. Save my soul. Ain't no rescue from this lonely road. Oh. Calloused hands, black coffee dawn, another day, moving on. They ask me why I live this way, like I'm some kind of mistake. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't sleeping tight? Simple life, honest fight. Who says I ain't living right? Double shift, steel-toed boots, no complaints, just the truth. They wonder how I'm satisfied with what I got and my pride. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't sleeping tight? Simple life, honest fight. Who says I ain't living right? Ain't got much, don't need more. Know exactly what I'm working for. My father's ways, my mother's grace, found my peace in this place. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't sleeping tight? Simple life, honest fight. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't living right? You think you know me, mama, from what you see on that screen. But I've been working these fields, oh yeah, since I was barely 13. Yeah, that's right. Blood and sweat on my hands, that's the only truth I know. Don't you tell me about the way things are when you ain't walked where I've been. I got mud backing down tonight. Granddaddy built this place, with nothing but his will. If ever sunrise finds me here, ain't looking for no thrill. Just trying to make my way in a world that's gone and changed. Don't you tell me about the way things are when you ain't walking. Walk where I've been. I got mud beneath my fingernails and pride that runs skin deep. This here's my land, my fight, and I ain't backing down tonight. Yeah, come on. La la. That's right, that's right. Oh yeah. You can keep your fancy words and your college degree, 'cause I learned all I need to know from this dirt road family. So when you're pointing fingers at folks like me and mine, remember we're the backbone of this here bloodline. Yes, we are. And we ain't going nowhere, no matter what you say. Don't you tell me about the way things are when you ain't walked, when I walk where I've been. I got mud beneath my fingernails and pride that runs skin deep. Oh no, this is my land, my fight, and I ain't backing down tonight. No, I ain't backing down. This is my home, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh Up before sunrise every damn day, boots in the mud, wouldn't have it no other way. They look down their noses, think they know better, but these hands build more than their fancy sweaters. Got dirt in my blood and steel in my spine, working this land since I was 9. They wave their papers around like they won some prize, but I got something money can't buy. These calluses worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine. Is mine. All mine. Ain't got no degree hanging on my wall. Got cuts and bruises, standing proud and tall. Let them laugh from their air-conditioned rooms while I'm out here making things bloom. 6 generations worth this same ground. Ain't no diploma gonna turn me around. They say I could have been something more, but I became what I was born for. These calluses worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine. Is mine. pipe breaking, coffee black and strong. Feed runs, hay bales, fences need fixing all day long. Tractors breaking, welding in the rain. Diesel fumes and muscle strain. Hard work flowing through these veins. No blisters burning summer heat. Real education comes from what you do, not what some professor tells you is true. Every scar tells a story that's mine. Every burn marks the passage of time. This ain't no textbook lesson plan. This here's how you make a man. Callous is worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine, is mine. All mine. Up before sunrise every damn day.
Another round. Knox, last call. Yes, it's 6.
Staring at these walls, empty bottles lined up tall. Bartender knows my name. Every night, same old game. Can't feel my face no more. Loose boards and this soul floor. Wondering what I'm doing here. Night after year. Head spinning round and round, but something's getting clear somehow. Last beer standing, finally understanding. Ain't gotta be nobody that I ain't. Last beer standing, truth demanding. Sometimes rock bottom shows you who you are. Yeah. Daddy works the mill, bills we're paying still. Got grease under my nails, and a truck that never fails. Simple man, simple life, cut through bull with a knife. Ain't that something to be proud? Stand tall above the crowd. Every morning sunrise, these calloused hands still rise. Built this life from dirt. Maybe that's what I'm worth, and that's alright. Last beer standing, finally understanding. Ain't gotta be nobody that I ain't. Last beer standing, truth demanding. Sometimes rock bottom shows you who you are. Yeah! Closing time. Up on this steel frame in the sky. Grease and diesel fuel, yeah, that's my 9 to 5. You write your little blogs about how wrong we are. Well, I keep the world turning from way up here this far. You sit there typing words behind your window view. Never felt the sting of work like we gotta do. no more. Got 3 kids at home and bills I gotta pay. Can't feed a family on what them coffee shops would pay. My granddaddy taught me what it means to be a man. Honest work and callous hands, that's where I stand. You preach about change from your air-conditioned room. Never felt the heat out here the way it burns right through. So judge me from your office chair. Think you're better, go ahead and stare. My daddy worked these rigs before, and I'll keep working till I can't no more. Sometimes late at night, I think about the cost. Friends I've seen get hurt, and some that we have lost. But I hold my head up high, 'cause I know what I'm